Hello, Mount Bethel baseball community. This is Coach Mack. Obviously, my name is Tyler Roberts. I'm heading up the Mount Bethel baseball committee. You're receiving this message because either your son has already played within the Mount Bethel baseball program or has expressed interest either in the high school or the middle school program. Just want to give you guys a couple updates of what's going on and some things that we're working towards. As you guys are aware, there's a lot of construction going on at the campus right now. A lot of great improvements that are in process. Along those plans, we also have there's already approved and scoped out plan for a baseball facility on campus, though the timeline of that isn't as etched in stone quite yet. For those of you that have been within the high school program, you're aware that a lot of the teams that we play with in our region, in fact, most of them, don't have baseball facilities on campus. They're adjacent to their campus. In past years, we've been able to leverage Mount Perrin North and use their field on occasion as available. But thanks to the great work from Coach Mack, he was actually able to secure long-term rights to the Mount Perrin North field so that we can actually make it our own. That will obviously be our own until the field gets built on campus. But for the time being, it's something that we're able to go put our branding on and really make it something that we can be proud of as a baseball community here at Mount Bethel. So what we're working on now is doing those improvements. So the reason I'm reaching out as part of the baseball committee is twofold. One, we need some help on the baseball committee. So if you're willing to help out, there's a link on the email that you received where you can sign up to be part of the baseball committee. I have different things that I need some help with to be able to help generate the buzz and raise funds, which is the second thing. We need to raise some funds. We're doing this, obviously personal donations are always welcome, but we're also looking for business sponsors. That would be either you own a business or you work for a business that'd be willing to contribute to the program. These funds are directly allocated to things that we've already priced out, that we already have scoped out, that are already underway, that we have to have done by January when our season starts for high school baseball and middle school baseball. Thanks to contributions we've already received from some businesses, Rod Langston with Performance Waste Solutions, Ward Javoronic with Agile Staffing Groups, and Dr. Patrick Chris with Members Chiropractic. If you go down to Mount Perrin North right now, you see some of those. We've got brand new infield dirt, so current baseball families, that's a good thing. But you'll see the mound is still the old mound. It's expensive to replace those mounds, with the correct dirt and construction of those mounds. Home plate needs to be redone. We've got windscreens already planned out that we just need to be able to basically write a check for those. And a few other things. The building that's behind home plate, we actually get to take it over now. Which is pretty cool. So we'll build locker rooms inside of that building, clean it up, make it our own. There's branding that we're going to put all across the field. So when people show up and visit the field, it's not just Mount Perrin North, it is Mount Bethel, representing our players and the community. So again, you're going to see a Google Doc link that's in the email that you guys have received. If you're able to volunteer to help out on the committee, that is incredibly appreciated. And then there's also an opportunity for you guys to let us know how you can contribute specifically from a business perspective. If you own the business or you work for a business that's able to contribute, we've got to generate about $60,000. Like I said, we've already had a handful of businesses contribute, which has paid for the infield dirt. We're also getting equipment that we need for our team. So for winter workouts, and they've already been using it for the 4-on-1s. We got a new hack attack machine so that we can really optimize our time when it comes to developing these young men into great baseball players, in addition to what the school is doing for the development of our sons. And then another exciting thing, I don't, has this been announced yet?
This may be the first time it's been announced to the parents and everyone other than our high school team.
Okay, so you may have heard rumblings, but Mount Bethel will be playing a baseball game at Truist Park this spring. As such, we're required to pay for a certain allotment of tickets. So you'll hear us, especially me, go heavy on fundraising for the building improvements, the facility improvements at Mount Perrin North as we make it a long-term field. Even when this facility is built here, we'll still be using Mount Perrin North a lot, but also for Truist Park so that we can have that experience. We're required to pay for 2,000 tickets. Those tickets are going to cost us about $14 each. So we've really got to hone in because we're mandated to pay it regardless. And I believe we have a deadline. Is it like January 10th to have them all paid for? Somewhere mid-January.
Early spring,
Yeah. To be able to have them all paid for if we actually can participate in it. So we've already committed to it. So yes, we're saying yes, but we're also betting on the family support coming from all of you guys. So again, in all, that truest numbers are baked into that 60,000 that I mentioned. So any business that is willing to contribute, again, we're treating it as advertisement, so there's opportunities to write off from a business perspective. And then any personal contributions as well, we just have to handle slightly different, which is pretty normal. But if you have any questions, don't hesitate to reach out to me. My contact info is on the email. You have Coach Max, and he'll candidly probably just redirect you to me since I'm spearing it all up and have most of the answers for all this stuff. But again, grateful for all of you as families in the Mount Bethel program. And any message from you?
Go Eagles.
All right, go Eagles. We'll see y'all.